Okay, everyone, welcome back to the Black Gentleman's Culture Premium Cigar and Spirits channel. And today we are out front with the Castle Grayskull. This is a aged cigar which was aged for 4 years and is 6x60. Now, let's peek in on this a little bit more. The wrapper is Ecuadorian Habano, the binder is Estelle, Nicaragua, and the filler is Costa Rica and Nicaragua. Now, this right here I got from Provider Club this year. Unfortunately, I forgot to mark what month it was, but I do believe I got this back in October. And the last video I did, we all know I did the Skeletor. So why not break out the Castle Grayskull with Brian Man on the label? Alright folks, I'm gonna go ahead, get into the first third. I'm gonna let you know how it's going. And I'm also pairing this today with some Uncle Nearest whiskey. And like always, I'm gonna keep it neat. No ice, no nothing. And this is the perfect weather that will put a natural chill on it. Alright folks, see you after the first third. Okay everyone, I'm gonna call this the first third, but it's still a little bit more to go. The main reason I had to interrupt it, this cigar right now, I'm giving this cigar a solid 9. By itself, not with the whiskey, but by itself. The Grayskull is delivering on spades. As you can see with the burn, it's almost razor sharp. You got that kitty roller coaster going on. Now let me tell you, talking about the tobacco on this, they say it's 4 years aged. I'm calling cap. Main reason, it's just so smooth and flavorful. You're going to get a little bit of graham cracker off of it, and a little bit, excuse me, let me actually go from the beginning. Just from the cold draw, you get a sweetness, dry fig most likely. Now, the body itself, you're going to get that leather off of it, and off the foot you get a sweet hay. Now, far as the cigar itself, just off the draw, you can taste the aged tobacco immaculately. It has a little bit of white pepper in it. It has a very creamy and thick smoke that comes off of it. The retro-hale is completely smooth, and that's when you get a whole lot more of the leather coming off of the cigar. Now, the best part about it is, they say paired with a bourbon, but I didn't want to, and I hit it up with some Uncle Nearest Tennessee whiskey. And let me tell you, these two, 9.5. And I'm telling you, the main reason why is the cigar itself. The cigar is smoking immaculately. It is a 6x60 cigar, and the draw on this is perfect. If I wanted to use it as a straw, I could. That being said, it has a very toothy and almost like a suede feel to the wrapper on this cigar. That being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get through the halfway point, and I'm gonna probably do a little bit of a review on the whiskey itself. All right, folks. Okay, everyone. This is what I decided to pair with the Castle Grayskull cigar. This is Uncle Nearest Tennessee whiskey. And the only thing I can say about this is perfectly smooth. You're going to get a little sweetness, a little honey. You're going to get a little bit of spiciness coming off of this. And the main reason is the cigar I paired this with, they're playing off of each other. These two are a great combination. You get a smooth aged tobacco from the cigar, and you get a smooth whiskey from Miss Weaver and Uncle Near's people. And I'm telling you, these two are a must. If you got a couple of bucks and you don't mind splurging on yourself, hit up Provider Club and get the cigar, and get to your local store, liquor store, and you pick up a bottle of this. And I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed. These two, from the beginning, it's no need to waste anyone's time. I'm giving these two a solid 9.5. All right, folks, I'm going to see y'all at the halfway point of the cigar and the review on this whiskey again. All right. Okay, everyone, we're back and we're at the halfway point. I had to remove the band because it wouldn't slide off and the cigar itself was expanding, so it was stuck. But, as you can see, it was on there perfectly. It peeled off perfectly. Now let's get back into this. There has been a flavor profile change. You're going to get hit with baker's spice, a little bit more of vanilla and roasted almonds on top of that musty and aged tobacco flavor. With the smoke still remain thick, creamy, and completely smooth on the retro-hale, and it delivers light hints and kisses of leather. Now, the aromatics coming off of this cigar is something that must be enjoyed also. It's going to give you that farm. If you've ever been on a farm and you smelled that hay, that's exactly how that smells while it's smoking. And again, this cigar, like I said, is a 9. I'm shocked. This cigar, I'm so glad I'm anal retentive. And let me tell you why. I ordered a bunch more, I believe 3 or 4. But me being me, it's going to be a good Christmas sale happening on Provider Club, and I'm most likely going to order 4 more just so I can share it with a couple of my friends. Now, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and I'll see y'all at the final third. Okay, everyone. Now, I'm letting you know, I messed up on the name. It is not Uncle Near's. Actually, it's Near's Green. And let me tell you, this whiskey is the perfect whiskey for this cigar. This whiskey has a spice coming through that enhances the baker's spice in the cigar. And more importantly, the sweetness, it isn't overpowering. It just lingers on the palate. It actually, like I said, these two are 9.5. They are the perfect complement to each other. It's rare and wild. I know they told me to do this with a bourbon, but sometimes, hey folks, it's better than step out on a ledge and be yourself and try something new. And I'm telling you, these two are worth the experience and a try. I don't know why I held on to this whiskey for so long. It's just been sitting there and I've been staring at it. And I guess today was the right day and the right cigar. And let me tell you, it is worth it. That being said, I'm going to go ahead, get to the final third, and I'm going to continue to enjoy these two pairings. All right, folks, see you then. Okay, everyone. We're back, and let me tell you, these two will not disappoint. Again, I'm drinking Near's Green Tennessee whiskey. This is another one from Fawn Weaver, and hate to say it, it's another hit. Again, I'm outside like I love to do. I'm drinking it neat, and like I'm said before, if you never did it, you need to. Go outside in the winter on a decent day and have a cigar and a drink, you will not be disappointed. Overall, again, these two are 9.5. I'm going to give the whiskey itself an 8 by itself. And like I said, the cigar is a 9. So I'm settling on a 9.5 for both of these. So folks, if you got them, enjoy them, and you will not be disappointed. All right, see you on the next pairing. Okay, everyone, we're down to this final third. And let me tell you, this thing is a winner. Again, sometimes I always tell people, get outside and smoke a cigar during all weathers, meaning that spring, winter, fall. Get outside, because just smoking a cigar in the summer, you're going to miss some of these flavors. And let me tell you, this is one of them. This cigar delivers so much flavor that, like I said, the people who made this knew what they were doing. And I'm telling you, you definitely want to get a hold of this cigar. And this cigar is so smooth on a retro-hale that you won't even, some people hate doing retro-hale because they say it burns out their cavities. This is not one of them. Now, let me tell you, there was a slight flavor change that hit this. And basically, you're going to get a little bit more cinnamon, more baker's spice. And you're going to, again, still receive that roasted almond, a little hint of vanilla. This cigar, like I said, it's just immaculate. And it was delivered to me from Provider Club. And y'all know how I feel about them. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. And I'm going to say, like I always say, if you have a bunch of cigars, smoke them. And if you got more than a bunch of cigars, share them and make more cigar heads. And this is one of them that you could definitely do this with. For this cigar to be so flavorful, it ain't a super strong cigar. It's actually mild. It's right in the middle, and it just delivers flavor from the opening draw to the end. All right, folks, I'm going to see y'all on the next cigar. And again, thank you very much for following. Love my followers. And pretty soon, I'm going to do a little bit of something that may shock a lot of you. All right, folks, see you then.